We are live on YouTube again. Welcome everyone to our 36th iteration of the Everyone Can Contribute Cafe. And today we couldn't really decide what to do in the first place. So, well, we ended up figuring out maybe let's do some Rust together. And since I think Rust 153 or something was released a while ago, but there is also more than just like figuring out how to import a module or something. And we also, we talked about using Rocket maybe, or just learning how to call a web API, maybe implement something with Prometheus. I don't know. I'm the one who does the coding today and the others do the thinking and tell me what to do. So yeah, let's get started. What should I do?
First, we need to see your current project, right?
Yeah. This is my current project in Gitpod. I've already started the environment. So this is basically, let me just, can I click over here? No. How does this work? Oh, there's the GitLab. This is okay. I think I did not prepare the GitLab integration yet. Okay, fancy. Oh, I got an Azure pod. Interesting name. Okay. Anyhow, I was just like trying to figure out where this is. I've created a new project in the dev group, which is called Learn Rust. So this is an empty project. We can either use the web ID, we can use Gitpod. We should have a Rust compiler in here, I think. Yeah.
You can check it with cargo-capital V also to see what's the current version. Cargo is the package manager, I think, and also the main tool that you're using here, mostly the latest version. So that's fine.
Perfect.
So what you now need to do is to type cargo init. So that will be spin up our project boilerplate stuff. All we need to compile our true Rust code. Yeah. So now we got the binary application stuff and so on. So first we can check into the cargo toml. Let's go step by step. So cargo toml is like a package JSON or something else where you can describe your dependencies and all that stuff. And yeah, that's
edition. No. This is the pandemic edition version. Okay, yeah, some keys. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, this is a couple of more things to configure for the final package and the info and the manifest. Okay. Next one is the git ignore. Okay, target is being ignored. Oh, and this prints something. And I have no idea why this is opened. Ah, this is the, yeah, okay, bye. And now I can basically compile that with Rust C source main rs, right?
yeah. I probably you can also use directly cargo. So cargo white space R or cargo run would be also the same. I think. I hope so.
What? What is
You
Target?
changed the version in the Cardo Tommel. Probably that's like not binded to your application. It's more which version of
Okay,
Cardo
yeah.
you're using.
I was going too fast, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we see our hello world and also
Is there something like
no.
Cardo build? As well?
Target, debug, build, something else. X. Mm-hmm. And it automatically executes it. Okay, target, debug, land rust. Okay, this is like a similar experience to CMake.
Or go run. So if you're using go run, it's like the same. You could also run a cargo build only, so then will build only the application.
Interesting.
And by default, it's
So
unoptimized, right? It's built for debugging.
Yeah, because it knows cache, so I think he's now in the first. Probably we can. Also, there's probably a verbose mode. Yeah, so with small b v, you can also see what's currently happening.
No.
And then the commands, so build, for example.
No.
For me, it was working.
Use build. Maybe it's remembering. Does it incremental builds?
Maybe clean. Or
Yeah, so that it remember. No.
Okay, so it deletes the target folder, and then you
need to run clean, and then so basically make clean, and then it's compiling again. It caches that automatically. That makes sense. So you don't have to add anything like Zcache manually and stuff like that. Okay, interesting. So let's fix this one.
No, you're breaking all systems.
No, I'm not breaking anything. I know that Unicode works.
Test this in my SQL databases. Not in all,
Yeah,
but in a lot of them.
In modern MySQL databases, this works. If you do it in the default UTF-8, not the MB4, it doesn't work. I know.
Yeah.
Or in my
We had one of my old customers had an outage during that because they had Node.js developers, and some of the packages were Unicode signs directly in the package name, and they had a dependency management tool, and the database was not MB4 encoded, so everything broke. So the whole dependency management system, that was fun to debug. Yeah, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so now we have our application, but an application is born, right? We want to have a binary or process that's running longer. So of printing some stuff out. So in Sims, we are modern world, so we would use HTTP. I would say for an API. Something else.
Okay, let me just check something. Can I reload this site? Yes, I can. No, okay, this. I tried to fix that in a separate session, but for some reason it doesn't work. Okay. We want to do something. Should we just go with Rocket or?
Yeah, it seems usable for us, right? So because when we look at the first example.
Examples.
But this is the example itself. How do you install?
Yeah, but then we would check out our project. Let's extend our current project. I think we are manageable people that we're getting to that.
Yeah, okay. Let's just see what's in there.
Install.
Oh. Maybe there is a different quick start. Getting started. Installing Rust. Hello world. Cargo new. Hello rocket bin. Okay. Ah, dependencies. Okay. Let's try that.
Let's
how
first
much is
commit
it?
our code. So our current version, so that we can roll back at least.
Did I clone that? Yeah, I actually should have. I know that there is some clicky stuff, but I'm faster with.
Do we need to commit the log file?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
So because the log file is the real depends on, or shouldn't we? Let's check for typically did ignore these things.
I mean,
Git
like
ignore
from
doesn't
my
have it.
experience, I never pushed log files.
Yeah, but you also
When you want to reproduce the environment, then you should
Yeah.
commit the log files.
the Go mod and the Go sum is also committed, not injected, committed. Okay.
Only for installing programs. Ah,
So
Yeah,
for-
I'm new in the Rust business. I try to learn as much I can from you all. So
So
that's why I ask questions.
so is it required? Is there no explicit command to install a dependency? So always adding the cargo toml file? Because I tried to install, and install is only for binaries. So
I don't know. I'm just following what's written there.
interesting.
But
I
could
shared also. No, I shared also commands. So a typical alias that I use mostly in my daily work. So it's called git save, or it's a git alias where I do directly an add all files and having like a general commit message. But it's like you type only git save and everything is done, and then you can work further without losing anything. You don't need to type every time a commit message. Because afterwards I will rebase and squashing all the commits together. So it's like having every step.
Now I'm using the full verbose debug mode, which means I'm also seeing the warnings of the dependencies sometimes.
You see they're also using Tokyo in somewhere.
Yeah, Tokyo is everywhere.
Tokyo Hotel, yes.
It's a band.
Yes, Bill.
Yeah, that's a band and I'm old. Yeah, there's warnings inside. Let's fix the warnings first.
Warnings are allowed to ignore because it's only warnings. So
see you again in 3 hours.
I do remember that from C++. Let's ignore that warning.
Oh,
Or maybe shifting something left, which is not the expected version of what things do.
and
But
the great
we
thing
had
is, with
1
dependency,
hour 48 seconds unoptimized and debug info. That's nice. Okay, what's next? Some
now
Git
when we would
tricks
say
in the chat. Getting started says modify source main in the code in the hello world. Yeah, I don't want to modify it. I want to learn it. Okay. Macro use extern create rocket. Okay.
extern create the rocket seems to be the import, and I think macro use is that you allow that you want to use macros from this module, maybe.
makes sense.
Yeah, Let me just quickly Google what this means. Macro changes, macros by example. The macro you have to first, it can be used to make a module's macroscope not end when the module is closed, but okay. So
Yeah.
you're importing the macros from a different scope into the current scope. This is basically similar to using namespace std then, or like the Python import use. No, it's not use as import blah 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 from, and then it's inside the current scope. So you don't need to write module dot whatever function, but only the function name. I think
probably we should also explain what a macro is in that case, because I think some of us are not familiar with the concept in terms of, for me, my understanding from a macro is it's like more like a code generator. So because in some programming language you don't want to write all the code again and again, so the macro has the functionality to extend your code dynamically during the compile time, not dynamically, but.
Good point. I was just thinking about importing something, but not essentially macros.
I think left was your point.
Yeah, thanks. This was the one I was looking for. Custom definitions. Okay. Is this a C macro then? A C define? Okay, this defines a tuple and this. Okay, this does something.
I don't get it.
Okay. Is there something which is
okay? You can call the macro like a function when you would look into other code bases. Okay. The invocation.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like, but where you define it with macro rules exclamation mark, then the macro name.
Yeah.
And then you can.
Then what's executed.
Yeah.
And okay, this is two-folded. Pet, let pet, and you execute it actually. I don't know what sum is. And then you do an assertion if the given parameter is 1 or not, basically. Yeah, that's something new to learn from a syntax.
Probably it will be more clear when we find out the default print line macro, right? So because that's something we could understand, because it's also a macro.
Just macro. Challenging today. Nested. Okay. So the built-in functions are actually macros as well somehow. I'm not sure if I want to totally understand how macros work. I don't understand this.
That's coming from the return types. I think that you have also the option to pass multiple return types. It's like pattern matching. Do you know the concept of pattern matching? So these macro can be called in two ways and could have different outputs. So that means like first, when you would call print line without any arguments, it will use the first return, goes into the first return function. And if you're providing some arguments there, then the magic $art stuff will happen and then it doing the magic.
This is like in C++,
argument.
you have optional arguments or variable list of arguments in C as well.
Yeah.
And depending on which function body or which function interface matches, it implements or it calls that in C++. You need to use, for example, object-oriented programming, and you have different function interfaces, one with no parameter, one with like 1, 2, 3, whatever. And depending on what matches, the function gets looked up. And in this case, you are calling the macro and then you're doing an inside lookup, basically. Okay, interesting. What else do we have here in the getting started? Okay, we're using the rocket macro. We are pulling we are pulling the macros from the rocket crate in our scope.
Yeah.
So we can use rocket build and then do something basically. And what is launch? Okay, this is the launch function. This is the main function basically.
Yeah, it's the entry point for the event loop. Yeah, it's the main entry point in your. So it indicates in Sims what's the starting point of the REST API. And
yeah, this is the same. Okay, maybe let's just copy this and try to understand it when it's executed. And run build.
we directly want to use it with verbose mode.
I actually could just use run. Ooh, nice. Ooh, fancy. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, let's ignore the warnings as being told. What else is here? Yeah, sorry, sometimes I'm nitpicking. Configured for debug. Or clever. Interesting. That's interesting. No 404 catcher registered. So this is a hint to do that. Matching rules FOF icon. Yeah, because I opened the browser window. This looks a bit more verbose and a bit more helpful than I'm used to. What else? Maybe let's just run cargo without anything. Okay.
I think that's coming from the documentation, or from the framework that we are currently using from the Rocket AIs.
I was just, I was wondering what is the normal output if I don't use the verbose mode. And this is like, I think I triggered a debug statement, but still it's super helpful to have it in the CLI. I know languages and libraries which do not have that. And you need to implement everything by hand. Okay, so I could, for example, if I don't understand that yet, but I could say I want to copy that and register a new root, which is cafe, and say hello cafe, and then use my emoji game again. Where's the coffee emoji? There's the coffee emoji. What's that? Okay. Interesting. And if I can I just register something new? Is that okay? I don't know. Maybe. I did the same last week with Prometheus and just registering a new metric.
I think you need to rename the second function, or?
I don't know what the second function does.
You have two index functions.
The 9 in line 9. Because it's called index.
Copy paste there.
Now I
Always
understand it.
coffee.
Yeah, the problem of the unique functions, and then I need to call
I would guess maybe Rust can deal with that. So.
I don't know. Probably would have seen it, but let's. What's that? Unexpected token. Interesting. Why? Do I need to use semicolons?
Does Rust use semicolons?
Do I need to write this? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, use a semicolon. Definitely.
Consider removing the semicolon. Expected struct found. Huh? Okay, potentially I'm not allowed to add that here.
Because it's probably an anonymous function or something like that. Or we don't use, or semicolons were not used at all in Rust.
Yeah, let's get back to the.
Could it be the static str? Maybe just using string. The return type of the function. Maybe.
No.
No, I think it's maybe I'm only allowed to create one object, like rocket build, and then you reuse that for mounts. Statics.
I think the rocket build mount is so that you're setting up the context, so in which context the routes should run, and then you can
use it. Can you switch back? You use you have to add it in one row. One row.
Yeah.
It's a builder pattern. Okay.
Yeah, it's you can only instantiate one object like rocket build, and then you do the stuff. This is I'm not used to that pattern, but it makes sense.
Chain it together.
Is it like I think this is somehow possible with C++ as well, but it's
uncommon. Returning a reference in C++, we do this all the time. Makes code much more readable.
The semicolon is not missing in line 70.
I agree to disagree. Anyhow.
You need to add a semicolon on the
line 17.
I do? No. Hello. And I want to call the cafe, which is not found. Okay.
No matching route.
Probably of the missing semicolon.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't this be an error? Okay.
No.
Help found.
Potentially, it's not how you register something, but it's word roots. Mounting function get word. Word. The root attribute, the request handler. Potentially, I don't need to.
Look in the documentation for mounting. I think that's explained.
Yeah, but I think the solution is this. Or not.
It's never used.
Okay. The documentation for mounting. Rocket build hello. Hello and hi are using the same.
Yeah, it's like I said, so it's like the mount point, so slash will be the main point, and now we need to figure out how we can add multiple subroots to that. So in terms of, I think it needs to be added to the route object.
Our base pass will be word to word request. Okay. It was this actually was correct.
Can you try to go to line 16 and add the index cafe to the first one? So in the brackets. So like you have an array. Oh, but yeah. I think you can change this.
Yeah, but I only want to register the slash cafe for this entry point.
I think it's double because it's already know its route. And I think that you don't need to specify it twice because now you have cafe in the line 9 or line 8 and as well on the mounting point. I think it's already know it. So as Niklas said, I think line 16 is just to give it a main entry point.
Okay.
Maybe add a comma behind the index and then add index underline cafe. Because it don't complain when you have only one. So line 16 after the index, I would add the second one.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Make a colon. Try it. We'll see if it works or not. Is the route? Yeah. It already knows from the decorator where the route is. So this, I think the first slash mount point is just to give it its first level. And then you just change this up because you already decorated in line 8 and line 3.
So I could like call this whatever. Oh, this is not correct.
I think it's such kind of sub router.
What does it do when I do this?
Just use a simple one. But I think you can now, it's a prefix.
No.
Yeah, if I do that now, it's broken potentially, yes.
Yeah, but when you make the prefix, copy it there, and I think it works then. Just make mount /a and then make /a in the browser.
What in the browser?
Yeah, just go the mount point and let's add /a and then enter it here as well. Yeah, and then go back to main RS. just add it to the mount and then recompile it to check if this is a prefix.
Compiling.
Rust is slower than C++.
No, this was a joke reference to XKCD 303.
Yeah.
This is the time where you can drink coffee, you can drink some juice.
Yeah, it's a
And now
prefix.
when you afterwards now slash coffee, you did coffee.
Yeah, it's a prefix. It's a sub-browser system.
Café. Uno, duo. Yeah, okay.
So just chain it up. It's-
I have an idea. Let's compile this and see how it goes. Now I can write not a cafe, but everyone can contribute cafe. And yay, nice. Let's take a screenshot.
So
And
does Rocket support templates?
interesting. Okay. So I could potentially register different subroutes, like create something, delete something, do something into different main scopes or different main URLs. So you have the shop for one thing, you have a different one, and so on. This could be a use case if you want to like do that. Or different REST APIs, for example. Okay, now we're
Rishi,
getting started.
Can you go back to the yes, and open the cafe, the new tab? Yes. Okay.
So
1 second. Yeah, 1 second. You are so fast. Nobody can make any screenshots. You're more like faster than a machine. Okay.
I'm a machine.
Thanks.
I can
Thanks.
also like okay, this is the backs.
But that's why it's called machine
No,
learning.
I cropped you out.
Nice, thanks.
But now,
I'm
it's
treating
boring, right?
that as a compliment.
So it's
Yeah, the background is white. I want a black background. Can I change that?
responses. You need to check how you can manipulate the response.
Yeah, I need to send an HTML response. Right now it's just plain text. JSON. Oh, nice. JSON status custom content.
This is a decorator. Content JSON static. Oh, it's template style.
Custom responders. Content type. So I could write my own fork responder now. DP header content type. Interesting. Just fail.
These enumerate enums, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand how to use a very simple example.
I think our app is production ready. We need now only metrics and then we are ready to go.
Yeah, okay, we are production ready. Now we need to use.
Niklas is coming from the real world, so he knows how it's going.
Yeah, mostly that's the app. The developer or someone tells me, yeah, my app is finished, and then we
Yes.
can Then we
Okay,
promise no metrics. You need to find how it's working out.
And, it's working. We don't need to test it in staging. We can go to prod.
Straight to production.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
We do canary deployments
Yes, we
So-
test. We test in production.
with the customer. It's the best testing that you can do.
So many feedbacks.
Yeah.
Feed.
But I mean, Michi can be much better. He can make some metrics now, and
According
Finished.
to Niklas.
to Niklas production ready checklist.
Oh, this
Yeah,
didn't work.
my Rust
Git
production
add.
readiness checklist is finished.
That's
It
the- I
can
think
compile, it runs, so why shouldn't?
I think there's also a web page, so Niklas two-factor app. It runs and compiling is
Yeah.
working.
That's interesting that this doesn't work anyhow. Because maybe I should just open a new pod, because this has this fixed. Yeah, interesting. Something in Gitpod is a little weird. But we have our terminal and we can also use git log. And now I could do git push, which in I could just use head and not failed. Respec doesn't match any. Fetch low. Okay, I cannot use it. Maybe the Git version is too old. Could also be the case. No, okay. Every binary has a different version. Okay, now it's relatively new. Is there a permission problem? No. Yeah, thank you. So
Or you are not allowed to push directly to main branch.
I did currently, but I have no idea what the error was.
Yeah, Niklas has to approve it. We did it in the background.
Yeah. I had
Oh.
access to the Git source of GitLab and then take down that code.
No, it said read repository is not granted. So for some reason it cannot read the repository. I gave it read API access. I think Gitpod needs more permissions than I was aware of. But shouldn't harm us. I only wanted to push, and I also wanted to make everyone aware of the nice commit message. Okay, next step. Production ready application. And
Can you show it again, please? The commit message in GitLab, yes.
the commit message in GitLab. Okay, here for the screenshot makers in the background.
Okay, wait. I'm making that. Wait. Make it like this.
Yeah, go ahead. I can talk all day. It's good that you're taking screenshots because when I'm presenting, I cannot live tweet or doing something. So when I opened up Twitter again in 1 hour, 1 hour is already gone. We need to add metrics.
Yeah, with Rust. With Rust, the time flies.
Yeah, of course. And if I have so many great contributors who tell me what to do and what I did wrong, oftentimes it's like me saying this cannot work, and then Ingenieur Eigner says, well, it works. Michael, you can make a tick on the bingo card.
Philip mentioned you are the machine and we are now learning, so it's machine learning.
Bingo. Yeah, we should totally create the bingo card we were discussing around our tags and labels we have been using in the past. like machine learning and chaos engineering. It's a perfect combination. Okay. No, I need to close this one. This doesn't work. Yes. Bye. I want to use this one. Oops. I think I found. Oh, I lost. This is the problem if you have too many Chrome windows opened. And this is like the overview. This is the Toml, and this is Michael doing copy paste. Okay, and we do cargo. No, we do cargo build or cargo get. But it's good that it has a built-in package manager, because manually doing a git subtree. Oh, what's that? Git subtree.
I got the same. It's
Peer requires a def for a nightly version of Rust C. What is peer?
It has to do this that we use an RC1 of this 0.5 version.
Oh,
but the problem is I tried also the 4.10 version and I get the same problem. So not quite sure what's going wrong.
Yeah.
It's some kind of dependency. So Rocket seems to explicitly request for a nightly build, and the installed version is not a nightly, has no nightly tag. So it seems that this is the conflict.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, but Niklas approved nightly build, so it should run.
Probably there's a more accurate package out of that.
So we need to potentially write a custom pod YAML then. No.
Okay, I think I'm currently checking for the SDK. I think Rocket has changed how the ignition works mostly.
Yeah, it changed a lot. It's now called build.
But there's already a pull request. But I think it's coming to the point where we can use.
Try to use 0.4.10 maybe, but it's a completely different code. So
Oh, I'm trying to change Rust to nightly currently. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but this is.
There was a nice comment. This is a deal breaker. Yes, we checked before on GitHub.
Rust up overrides at nightly. Yeah, this seems to be like the bleeding edge problem you have with specific node modules as well.
But 7 days ago, so it should work.
Yeah, I'm confident to use nightly in production. That's no problem.
Because we have generic releases, so no problem at all.
Let's see. At least it's not my production system. Now we have time to check Twitter.
Yeah, do it, please.
Nice.
So I think
Oh, he also tagged me.
Here's the
so
pull
nice.
request of the library. So probably when you're looking on the change a little bit, it seems like that the problem that we're having is currently we should use an order rocket version, so then it would still work.
How old? I tried 0410 and it also give you the same error.
But I could use this pull request as a source. Because
For the
if I
metrics,
understand
yeah.
the dependencies correctly,
What we can do, let's clone and import it from your Git pod and then
yeah,
apply
but
the
this-
changes.
for some reason this worked now using Rust nightly. So I did a Rust up default nightly, which is something
But
I
when you're running
don't-
it,
Let's try running it. Cursor up,
because you
cursor
changed
down.
only the. Let's check
And we
if metrics are
can
available.
test in production. Seems to be working. So I only wanted to
Yeah,
look
but
up
what
how
is now
the-
with the metrics endpoint? So when I know we
I
don't
don't
have it
know.
right now.
I didn't copy paste the code yet.
Yeah.
So by default, I think it does nothing. And we need to copy paste something. The future developer copy paste from Copilot. Okay. Build. And let's run this. No, build. What's that? I'm not allowed to do that. Interesting.
The rocket ignite needs to be in the rocket function because that will ignite is like when you want to set up a separate process in terms of rockets. So it's like a rocket specific term for handling the request for metrics independently. Yeah. And I think the rest can be as it is. Probably the ordering, so that needs to be on the top. So
I think also the indentation of line 19 to 25 needs to be corrected, huh? Or line
this
23.
is rocket build and this is rocket ignite. This one.
Yes,
Oh.
this freelance.
Yeah, correct. Problem was this was VS Code does some weird indent by default, at least for me.
Yeah, but you can, there's a spaces when you go down, go back. I don't see it in the Zoom. There's a spaces in the bottom bar, and then you can select 2 and then use tab. Go down the spaces. Yeah, there's spaces 4. And when you click on it, yes, you can make, yes, press and then make 2. Yes, this one. And then change it to 2. And then you can use tab and then it makes 2. Yes.
Oh. Interesting. But this is now not correct. This needs to be this. Okay. For some reason, let Prometheus. This is not what I'm allowed in the scope. I potentially need to do that. Oh, this is not. Oh. Why? Okay, why do I press backspace? Let Prometheus. Maybe this. No. Unused import. Why is this an unexpected token? Hmm. Mhm, mhm. It's the same pattern as with PowerPoint. You do a bullet point list, and the first letter is always capitalized. It's annoying.
I think reuse needs to be on the top. Because I think that's some.
I'm trying my best of luck. Use, maybe not. I don't.
Unused import. Okay.
I don't understand why this is saying unexpected token. Mount. Does mount need to have semicolon maybe? No.
Wait, I think you get a different error. No. Adding the semicolon back. And then adding knowledge for logs.
Yeah, the error is that this anonymous function, I think after the semicolon it returns. So
yeah, but go up and show all the errors. So he says that he has 3 types of errors.
Ignite doesn't exist.
Maybe the metrics should not be in the rocket function. Because now it's in the function rocket, correct?
Yeah, we put it there because it didn't work before. If we move it here, and potentially also should be reading the docs if there are some. I have no idea why this let doesn't work. Add this grid, attach and mount a Prometheus metric instance.
Did you define the Prometheus in the cargo toml? The dependency?
Yeah, this is
okay.
already in there.
Okay.
So in the example, when you're looking in the GitHub, it's I think a little bit more clear. So when you're going onto the last pull request that I sent to you, in the chat.
Yeah, but this example looks a lot more different than what we have been building.
Yeah, so that's currently, wait, where's the hello coming in?
Hello is here.
Okay, so first it registers the client from Prometheus. And should ignite.
Okay, it's ignite instead of build.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's also function main, which is also a little different.
Yeah, the launch is
using it.
You're done with the dot launch at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. I think because the libraries that we are using working is a little bit different. So instead of extending our current Rocket application, the Rocket RS, our Rocket Prometheus is directly Rocket with Prometheus included. So when you're checking on Rocket Prometheus directly, yeah, you see it also in the dependencies. No, draw back on, you can draw on the main branch, so it's not a difference. So That's some other case that they want to do there.
Yeah, but
So drawing up in the cargo terminal. And from this project, draw up. So yeah. And you can see that they're using Rocket as dev dependency. So that means like, okay, instead of we have internally Rocket, and we want to extend our Rocket API, you can use this package that will come with Prometheus and Rocket directly included.
I don't understand it.
Okay. So let's go back to our cargo terminal in our project
Dependency of.
and remove the Rocket dependency.
Okay.
And then open the documentation that you saw already from the Rocket ARS. Sorry. And then you can use the whole code there, this code literally.
Okay.
Use this for your main RS. You can.
Since we have committed that, we can also like copy paste, and then we can register.
And then you can type in line 18 cafe, replace hello with cafe. And then go down into line 32. And replace there, everyone can contribute. Yeah, added there. So.
So we can generate metrics from those requests then. Okay.
Yeah. And now when you would say go run, it should work like our current app before.
So this is pulling in the right Rocket version then, and I don't need to care about it.
Yeah. So
Or not.
Oh, it compiles Rocket 410. So. Can you put
Maybe
it on one line?
Like, I don't know. No. Macro.
Does it import it or not? But when you mention Rocket for 0410 explicitly, this should be the same, right?
Okay, interesting.
Main
Once core.
new cell.
Okay, it doesn't like lazy and once core.
Is this coming from the
Did
macros?
they maybe have create as a dependency on GitHub on the Rust page?
probably we shouldn't use the our nightly is too nightly Rust version.
The canary.
Rust up default stable.
Stable?
Probably.
Yeah. And also let's remove the Rocket dependency then. Do a try to clean and then try to run afterwards.
Clean. Oh, I still have coffee. Yeah, this is real pair programming. Oh, it doesn't work. Peer. Yeah, the peer problem again.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
But if I re-add the rocket dependency,
410, 0 for 10. 410.
0, 4, 10.
Yeah, is correct.
Try again. No.
We always hit the Rust import system.
Okay, nightly was okay, but for some reason it doesn't like either the rocket Prometheus. Let's switch back to nightly, which for some reason doesn't work. Using okay, it existed already, and cargo run brings up a different error then. But maybe we can use Rocket Prometheus from the Git pull, which is referenced there. This should be possible with dependencies that you specify the URL and the branch you want to use, maybe. Okay, can I use this draft? Which branch is that? Async. Okay.
I think then also our code looks different than the normal ones.
Dependencies, rocket, Prometheus. Okay. Let's try things out. And I'm not super confident that this is needed. Doesn't change the error. Can't find crate. Extern crate rocket. Okay, so I need to define it over here. Can I just use this? Maybe? No. Does latest work? Maybe? No. I hate you. Okay. Different error. This is the reason why it includes exist. Macro is experimental. Yeah, thank you. Declarative macros. Okay. It's an open issue. Whatever. Okay, so we need this one above. Declare macros. And with the implementation, user undead create a module 1 cell. Okay. This is not what I wanted to search for. Rust. It's probably a problem of the nightly build. Ooh. Maybe let's change to dev.
Devel again. Dev?
No.
Develop?
No. Rust up default stable nightly or whatever. Okay.
A main or master, maybe.
Or just dev.
Yeah, it didn't work.
You said develop, not dev, or?
Dev was before.
I tried both.
Okay.
Both. The problem is toolchain. Modifier create a toolchain. Okay, modify. Okay. No, not modify. Toolchain. Install stable. Okay, stable. Let's see. Beta is the next one. Interesting. Well, let's Rust up beta default. No. Okay. Different syntax. Fancy. The good thing is this is running somewhere in Gitpod in a container and not on my machine. Okay, now we have this. Now we run cargo run. I can totally see that we take 2.5 hours and then we give up.
With the import system.
Otherwise, our app won't be deployed to production, so we have no metrics. So it needs to be in staging.
Yeah, maybe we can just implement the Rust Prometheus ourselves and not use the Rocket Prometheus.
Yeah, could be also a way. I think when we are able to use the branch, so from the pull request, so then it should also work, I think, because it's updated mostly to the new concept.
Clone it in a subfolder and then load it from there.
Yeah, but I should be able to. How does the dependencies work in Rust? How is the syntax looking?
Can't you, one question, I'm not the expert, but can't you downgrade only peer module? The peer module, which is like, because it's saying, hey, we need a nightly build.
So explicitly mention peer.
Yes.
Give it a different.
Yes,
I would, yeah, we can try it, but I think everything else breaks.
Yeah, go on ahead. I have this.
And I have no idea what.
Because there's a huge difference of the versions. Just give it a try. I mean,
I sent you the link how you could specify it directly from a dip branch dependency. So you need to go down. Oh,
Down.
there we go. Dependencies, and then you can say library, git repository, and branch name. So we could try to use it.
Yeah, let's try this copy paste first. And
The pull request has one guy mentioning 5 hours, still the same failure. With
What?
this fear.
yes, bleeding edge would be boring if it worked. This is async.
Prometheus D, the D needs to be removed from the literal URL. And let's remove the rocket stuff again.
We don't like the rocket stuff. So we are on nightly. We run that. We are updating something. And we look how it builds.
But I must say, so including git realize that you can easily add those dependencies directly. So that's a cool feature. Readable.
I remember that that way of using a Puppet file, and sometimes you needed to like use the patched or the pull request version and not the upstream version. Since everyone is using Git for GitOps and everything else, you normally can track that and later on change it back to the upstream branch or to a released version. Okay.
Now let's try to add rocket again with version 5.0.rc1. So what we had before.
Was it the release candidate version?
Yeah.
0.50 minus RC.1.
It's interesting that the documentation mentions an RC to get started.
Bleeding edge everywhere. RC is like the stable version, so it's like boring.
I see, Michi, you don't have experience with production readiness, right?
RC
You
is
don't
the new
need
product.
to use Kubernetes long enough. So typically when something Kubernetes is in beta, it's like halt. So you can use it really stable. It's boring stuff. And alpha is like
but not everything
like,
is Kubernetes, right?
yeah, but mostly right now.
And it's only YAML configuration, declarative spec. It's not code. So
yeah, but I mean, how many people use
oil
Terraform?
into the fire. We could discuss this endlessly. Dear YAML engineers, how do you think about XML? This error changed again into I don't like it.
Let's check now what's the example. Hopefully he updated the example and the README in the pull request. No, it seems like the same.
Yeah, it's still, but the decay macro thing is gone. Well, let's maybe just copy paste this and modify it later on because the routing is not super important now. Okay. The trait from param is not implemented for raw string. Okay. Not found. Okay. This is... Rocket seems to be too old. Now that we know Rocket is somewhere in the Git repository, where is the code?
Maybe there's a RC2.
It's only a string, not a raw string. You can, we can go, I see, go to examples, go into now in the Prometheus Rocket stuff also.
Oh, really
Sorry.
nice. No, I was wondering, I could just use, this is the latest stable version, right?
Yeah. But go into the Prometheus Async branch again. I found it where it is.
I just wanted to use like the Rocket from the master branch, just because I can.
No. I think we don't need
No?
to do that. Go back into the Git repository from the Rocket Prometheus.
This one?
Going up. Going into examples, because you see examples was updated 29 days ago. And there you can see it's like looking a little bit more different. So they don't use a raw string directly.
This is fun. Look for some animated GIFs. This is fun. Cargo run. Yeah, okay. This serialize doesn't exist. Yeah, potentially because we're using nightly again.
Do we want to try something different than Rocket today, or
Now we switch the whole framework.
just to ask? So
But
query some
what-
REST API.
But what if we go back to stable, rust up, and then add the dependency of peer here
Yeah,
of
directly.
the nightly
peer.
build? Yes.
Let me try one thing, because I believe the branch name over here is using not the release candidate, but the main.
So now it's getting bleeding edge.
Yeah, if I find the right.
But master should be 40410, or?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe
Master
RC.
Master is ahead of the game. But I don't think it will fix it. I just want to try it out. Potentially everything breaks now.
But it's cool to can clone just a project and compile it.
Even more is broken now. Whew. Fancy. The thing is, I don't understand why lazy is not available. Did I change the interface?
So try to make rust up stable, and then we add peer here as dependency, the peer nightly build. Oh, somebody has a food delivery.
Okay,
Niklas-
now I
Niklas-
changed this, and
Niklas always bleeding edge also with the food.
Bleeding eggs with the food.
Yeah, I think he had some fusion kitchen, like hamburger and kebab. I don't know.
yeah, what should I do now?
And what was
Let's try simple. Let's try this piercing from Philip. And if this doesn't work, let's make just a request to any REST API in the world to have some working thing in the end.
Yeah, but what was the error with
Yeah,
peer?
it was working. The error is
Did you change Rust to stable?
And Rocket Prometheus is 7 whatever. I changed Rust to stable. Oh, this doesn't work. Potentially this works. Are you kidding me? What is the newest release of?
Maybe they watched our live stream and they revoked the version. They deleted the artifact.
No, it's RC.1.
Dot one, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting scheme.
But every time we make the build, it's like some the packages amount changes. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because we're adding dependencies and removing dependencies.
Okay. I just add here the nightly build of the peer version as dependency. Can we do this?
Peer code gen, is it?
No, but peer code gen is 1014 and they want minimum required. A pear is a fruit. This sounds nice, or?
Nothing to see here yet.
But Sergio Benitez also had issues with peer, it seems. Last month. He did something.
Okay.
Is it really peer code gen? Because the version didn't match when you go back.
Yeah, it's peer code gen. And peer code gen requires peer for some reason. Amazing. Different error. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
I think we should stop it. But yeah, we try.
The last success, so the last thing I want to jump in is say, hey, Prometheus client Rust, because I know that there is one out there at least. And
Okay, but I read the manual again. They say Rocket explicitly has to use nightly build. So
okay. then we change it to nightly again.
So they want Rust up default nightly and Rust up override set nightly.
Rust up set override nightly. Okay, doesn't work for some reason. Expected.
1 second. Rust up override set nightly. Rust up
default
override set. Yes.
set nightly. Okay.
Yes. So this you need for Rocket.
We watch it again. The thing is Rocket Prometheus. Whatever. We're not using the Git implementation, but instead the main branch, and this looks different. This is not nice, but okay. Try again. No. Lazy. I think the Rocket Prometheus depends on Rust Prometheus, and Rust Prometheus doesn't provide that. Could also be a reason. Lazy. Is the day lazy? Yeah, maybe let's just report that. I have no idea. Next. There is the import for sync lazy. Interesting. Fancy. Okay, check. Use of unstable library feature 1 cell. Okay.
Yeah, but we only have 2 previous errors, so it's okay. We can fix it.
Yeah, I remember that one. We had to let's copy this one.
Yeah, I only heard about this session. I was never part of it. But now,
Now you are part of the second session. But I would say all
import system.
all things need to take 3 times. So I think we should.
You can't even find the JSON module. Can't find.
Makes my brain hurt.
No.
Oh, where is the example? This is the example of the. Is this the branch? Yeah, this is the
from
branch.
Version.
I don't want to use the branch again, or check which one do we use in the. Now it's getting confusing. Okay, let's switch back to this one and this one. Now
But then we need to lower the Rocket version. But then we need to have also something in the main errors. You removed everything from there.
Oh, this is treated as an error. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking for what else can I copy paste, because this should be the old example. And I just want to see something. If examples don't work, I'm getting angry.
Maybe also copy the cargo toml from his repository there.
No.
The examples repository, yes. Well.
No, not the whole cargo toml, but the part we need. Can you go back to the repository, yes, and check the cargo toml?
Cargo toml, where are you?
When was it updated? 4 months ago. Yeah, but just copy everything here. Dependency, dev dependencies. There, 1 cell, Zerde, Cert, Zerde JSON, all the packages we need. So we just have to copy everything. Dependency, dev dependencies.
Passively maintained. Okay.
Yeah, copy everything. Come on. Yeah, also badges. We need the badges also.
Maintained.
Yeah.
Why do I want to have a badge?
Senior developers copy from Stack Overflow.
Yeah, but I'm not a senior developer anymore.
Yeah, but anymore? What are you? You're above? What,
It's a
what
machine.
What comes after senior? The
Machine.
Principal?
Machine.
No, I rebooted my career when joining GitLab. I was a senior developer before. I didn't get
Okay.
paid as a senior developer before, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
Okay, dependencies. Bye. No, now I'm a developer.
But
I'm
you missed it.
evangelist.
But you missed the batch section section. I think it's important.
But dev dependencies are only for bits, so probably
For
we can
staging.
also.
Yeah, it seems like the batch thing is missing.
He's crawling around.
Maintenance. Okay.
Okay.
Seems not important. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you're the expert
batch.
here.
No. Niklas is the Rust expert.
The problem
Maybe
is we are now on nightly because we need to use nightly for Rocket. But for some reason, the Rocket Prometheus is not ready for nightly. It seems that the lazy interface was changed. Potentially. Maybe
Nightly.
let's read the issues of. Oh, this project doesn't have any issues.
Yeah, but maybe look at the closed ones. Look at the closed ones, yes. Yeah, prepare Rocket Zero. Yeah, there we have it.
I'm not satisfied. Yes, that's true.
The async branch. So we have to re-enable the async branch, like before.
I think we don't any progress right
Come
now.
on, don't give up, guys. We need to we need to have a production ready today. There's a deadline. The feature has to go to production today. We promised it to we promised it to our customers.
40 minutes left. Then we reach the time from the last Rust session.
Yeah, but honestly, I have really pressure from the project owner, and this this feature needs to go to production today.
Yeah.
From project owner Nico Meisenzahl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
call Mr. Meisenzahl and tell him.
I mean, we could also bring it to production without metrics. So.
Yeah, we already did to.
But the platform team is not happy.
Yes. Platform team, come on. These guys, they always complain about security and
faults,
probes and.
But funny thing, I didn't know it's the branch was called async.
Async.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
And you shouldn't use master at all. It's like not polite. It would be main.
It's correct, yes.
Yeah, but the repository uses that.
But you removed all the dependencies. You removed all the other dependencies, or? This was not good, I guess.
The error is the same as before.
Yeah, but you should also add the dev dependencies.
Yes.
So going back to the other branch on GitHub and recopy it from there. You steal it.
Also, the
but now you are main. Why? You need to go to async first.
Yes.
And that's the reason why there no master branch, because there are no master branch exists.
This is already a new repository. Okay, this is got renamed.
Well, it's not a new repository, it's only a different branch. But okay.
Yeah, but don't forget the badges. Look, but they're also importing Prometheus. And this we missed also the time. We only imported Rocket Prometheus.
No, we imported it before.
Okay.
No, we having several
No, we did.
dependencies because I see it directly inside need.
Yeah, I'm flying to Berlin now, and then I will poke you and slap you.
This is really not polite.
I know.
Ah.
Oh,
But do
Like
we?
Louis-
But wait,
Louis
wait,
the
wait, 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 wait.
it's a Louis de Finesse joke.
But we didn't copy
really?
the. We
Ooh,
didn't copy
you-
the. We didn't copy the example from the async branch, correct? Because Niklas said that they changed the raw string to string somehow.
I think they changed the string to raw string, huh?
See ya.
No, it's from raw string to string, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Async examples.
You need to be again on the main branch, async branch. Sorry. Going-
The branch.
This
You
one.
can also press T, then you have fuzzy search in GitHub. Also the same like on GitLab. And then you can check for files. It's the same on GitLab.
I don't know that either on GitLab.
The
Thanks.
second, the second gem from Niklas today.
You see on line
Uh,
20 they're using string.
Ingenieur Egner,
draws.
take notes.
Yeah.
Blog post. Yeah, he's my Padawan for hidden gems in GitLab.
Yeah.
Writing blog posts. Ding dong, ding dong.
This
Yeah.
or less is lazy.
Lazy.
Okay.
Lazy.
Okay, we
I'm
tried at least.
lazy.
We really tried hard.
But I think it's a follow-up error. Yeah, the import fails because what is one cell? This is not STD, this is not core. What is one cell?
Yeah, but we have it in the dependencies, huh? Can you check again?
Bit
The cargo
cargo.
tone?
Let me Google for that. One cell.
External create once.
Probably we allow the macro use. The first two lines in the example. Because we need to say macro use one cell. Because now we're saying only macro use. Copying the line 1 to 2 until 1 to 2 to replace rocket with one cell, or how it's brought.
You mean this one?
Yeah. I think the code will not be more readable.
Can't find create.
Find create.
Then I check the dependencies.
One cell. But maybe not to dev dependencies. Maybe we should move it up to dependencies.
Maybe just remove that. Yes.
Everything to production.
Default features fault, features JSON. Yeah, I don't care.
Now we have 3 times rocket in there.
Could not. I think
Duplicate key. Yeah, okay.
line 9.
Yeah, rocket is line 12. Remove line 12.
Oh yes, remove it. See ya. We didn't commit anything, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unused macro use import.
Oh, it compiles. Why?
Nobody knows.
Magic.
Now let's check it how it works.
I think. The thing is, dev dependencies is probably a build target, which we didn't specify.
Yeah, extra flag.
I would say I'm the godfather of Rust now.
Oh,
I mean,
let's, since it says it doesn't use that, how do I comment code blocks this way? See ya?
It's normal C.
Remove it. So why should we have it in the code? For what?
I didn't commit it yet. Bye.
For security reasons. To have a history of our code.
It's the one and only rule. Always uncomment everything.
Okay, now yeah,
No,
maybe
no. I wanted to do a cargo clean first. I want to see if the warning is gone, because there was a warning that this macro is not used, and I want to see if that is gone, and then I can delete it.
do we think it's a reproducible code now when we update to Rocket 051 stable?
Yeah, depends if the pull request is merged. Because if the pull request is merged, the branch is gone after a while, so we need to update it.
Yeah, I think like you should make a branch and Niklas should approve it, and then you're good.
Yeah, but first we need to fetch the metrics, so we need to modify it. So I
But you
will
have to-
create yeah, it's fine. I will create a branch. Then I will say this is the initial working version, and then we add some features.
Currently, I don't get why.
Why it works?
As it's Rust, I can explain it to you, Niklas.
No, you just
No,
said
I
you know Kubernetes and Terraform and YAML, but not Rust.
I think it's gone the warning.
Yeah, the warning is gone. So basically, the solution is
Paste everything
With
from
dev
here.
dependencies. It makes no sense. I think we use it wrong. No, it's not safe. It would be funny.
No, it's gone.
The solution is paste
no.
everything from the async branch.
I think then probably we don't understand something correctly from the packaging perspective.
I think we just now overridden the dependencies, right?
yeah, the dev dependencies.
Yeah,
but
but the dependency, maybe the semantic versioning is broken in some of the dependencies.
But you can go now to hello and then type any name, and then we should see some metrics, I think. Or
No, first we can go check the /metrics endpoint, and then we
Mhm.
shouldn't see any much useful metrics, probably. Yeah, it's correct, the default behavior. So because we have a prompt collector, now when you go to hello and then the name, and then we will see
I
some
think
metrics. Yeah, and now we can check metrics again. So
From Niklas.
but there's missing the emoji. I see. We forget to add that.
Can we add an emoji over here?
In the URL, I think your browser will browse directly. Oh.
Nice.
Now remove it fast, so I will get the screenshots.
Straight to
But
production.
now let's check.
already
let's,
100 screenshots done.
let's check
Yeah.
metrics again.
If you're not taking a screenshot, I'm taking a screenshot. And
Oh my goodness.
oh, this is
Michael
funny.
with the fox is missing.
Oh yeah. Emojis. There you are. Yeah, since we stream it to YouTube, we have it anyways on video. Now we can go back to the metrics metrics.
Now the
By
app
the
is
way-
crashing.
What? Nice. We have counters. Regarding the metrics, can you see that? Matrix, I got that from Charity Majors from Honeycomb. Some stickers.
Cool.
Me.
But I'm a little bit
The app is
disappointed that I don't have an emoji, but okay.
You don't have an emoji? Yeah, we can fix that. I'm just copy pasting this in the chat and you can fix it. And I just press Command R and you fire something. Can you access that?
Yeah,
With
give me
your
1
name?
second.
Everyone can do that now.
Yeah, we update our endpoint. So
Is it hello? Or
Yeah, it's hello and then a name. Either your name, what you see in there, or
me, it's
use,
not.
use a new one. Hello.
Yeah,
Greet.
for me, it's not working.
What? You can also greet your favorite GitLab team member or you give a shout out to someone. This is fun.
For me, it's also not working.
It seems not to be public exposed.
No.
Ah, can I expose that? Problems? No. Terminal? Hello.
No, it's on localhost there. Right?
how was it?
It's on the Git
Name
push,
and then the name and the Unicode, right?
Maybe on the Git pod icon, the left button, the left.
It doesn't
Icon,
run.
button.
Okay, you shared only the endpoint name.
The
The
left
problem
button
is-
corner. Maybe I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's something hidden.
Huh?
Open access control. Dashboard.
Currently, I can't access it. Can someone show me the link?
I think Niklas is not listening.
No, I was deep dive in which
22
emoji I would
minutes.
choose.
Yeah, the problem is the pod is not exposed. So I'm looking how to. This is the debug console.
But
No.
how it worked before? You don't did it.
Yeah, for me it worked because I'm for some reason logged in the session, but the interface is different to what I've been used before. Is that no? Ah, no.
They have this so cool emoji. Man.
Yeah, I think this is now Visual Studio Code and not Taya, and it looks a bit different. How can I change the export, the ports which are exposed? Maybe output log.
No, that's
No.
VS Code itself.
Terminal.
Go to the bell in the bottom right corner.
But what would happen when you restart it?
The problem is I cannot restart it now because it doesn't. cancel.
But committing it to a new branch.
No. Did I do now?
Committing to a new branch. Oh, open context. What's open context?
So
Press the bell icon in the right bottom corner. There's a notification. Maybe this is this port exposing. Maybe. Yay! Make public.
the problem is I think I just killed the port. No problems have been detected. I don't think so.
Luckily, we don't have committed before, right? So
but Gitboard keep the changes to download. So
We didn't use the save command.
it's autosave. Typically.
Yeah. I mean the save command from Niklas. He mentioned before. His first gem.
Can you click on the files?
I have an alias for that. So
Try
it's
to
good. But
click
is
on the
there
plus
also
button.
autosave?
Then you get a new terminal. The plus button on the right side.
The plus button. Ah,
Also not working. Okay. Yeah, seems that the
But
terminal
autosave is
crashed.
not a git command. Use the bash.
Maybe closing the terminal. Close the whole window. Seems that the terminal is.
I would copy over code editor on your local machine.
yeah, no, yeah. Let's just do this.
But also, I
and-
can also, because Philip is the Rust guru here, he's the Godfather, so he can open a pull request.
Godfather for us.
Oh, we are now fixing the problem in this way.
Oh.
I have no idea why I lost
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, copy pasting web ID. Boom, it works. Don't forget the dependencies, the cargo toml. The most important file.
Where- It's it's unfortunate to do that.
That's
but-
why I asked if the code is reproducible before.
Yeah, but we could also add CI/CD for building the code now, which we didn't do here.
No, we deploy manually to production because
We can.
yes, because
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, sure.
Sending it bitwise.
Oh, but we can do that later because we can use the pipeline editor.
Now we can use Rust to write some Cucumber or smoke tests for our application.
Oh,
We can use Cypress for acceptance testing.
Dispute, Niklas.
I think your
No,
Git
no.
pod is dying.
oh, I'm not
Maybe
sure what
this was this window reload. The window was which pop up. This reload.
I don't know what's happening, but we have made a backup.
Straight to main.
It works.
20 minutes left.
And now we can say request reviewer. And Mr. Not Rust expert, dependency expert. Ding dong. We don't have any CI/CD yet. Yeah, we need to have this approved and merged, and then we can add CI/CD. And I'm not leaving until CI/CD is implemented, right? And then
You
we
should,
can
as you have 20 minutes less, you should write a Docker file for it.
He's trolling all over.
Or we should.
You have a Godfather of
let's
Rust.
just try if the port is still not responding.
Made public. Click on made public. You can directly click on.
Yeah, I click on that, but I'm not sure what happens. This is confusing. View, go, terminal. Oh, interesting. This was a browser problem, obviously. Doesn't matter. I want to use GitLab now. Okay, how is the merge request doing?
Audit.
Yeah, the Godfather needs to. But the reviewer is oh no. It's approved.
Yeah, so you can navigate in there and type in /merge.
Merge it?
Is it merged?
You can type.
Command.
Yes. Okay. This has been merged. Yeah, now you can, for example, navigate over here and use the pipeline editor. And I did that on Monday already. Let's just which templates could I use?
But is there not directly how does it the app stored? Auto DevOps for that? For Rust?
I'm not sure if Auto DevOps does. Yeah, maybe. Could also be working. I was just more looking into creating a Docker file and using the Docker file build job and deploying that somewhere. I don't know. Docker
Rust.
file Rust app. Quite a bit of text. Thank you. But it's using an old one. Can I? Oh, this is more text. Alpine.
Yeah, probably you need to use nightly from the Debian base image.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's use it.
Actually-
The first one. It was fine.
It was fine. Okay. Then let's just copy paste it.
Probably we need to make some small changes, but let's check.
Okay, then yeah. Hello. I want to open the web ID again. Everything has been merged. I want to add a Docker file and I'm not typing it. Okay.
Let's check use nightly because we need to use nightly what we learned. Share, create, release, remove source.
This is learn Rust, right?
No, that's fine. What he's doing, he using yeah, we should name it like how our package is named, learn Rust, because what he's doing, he oh, it's the binary. Wait, try to renew. Let's rename it to learn Rust.
Okay, I would love to use variables for that, but anyhow, it's not possible in a Docker
Search and replace. Command F, and then you can drop down it. When you're clicking on the drop down, no, go back. Left on the left side. You're clicking on the left side. Yeah, then you can search and replace.
Monsieur Eigner. I didn't know that.
And you can also when you can also radiate search in there. So.
I didn't know that this existed yet.
Clicking on the right. So on the right for the dot and asterisk sign on the top search bar.
Oh, no, I want to do this.
But then you don't get all targets. No, because it's named differently in the 31 in the line. 31 from the root source.
31?
Yeah. Rust.web. Where's Rust.web? We replaced on Rust.
We didn't replace or. No,
because it's not underscore, it's
yeah.
like dashes.
Okay. This is not nice. Okay. Anyhow, I have no idea what license this is, but hopefully it's just instructions. Cargo Toml.
We need our GitLab CI.
We need a GitLab CI and we need to use the Docker template. It's me. I created that merge request. So this will be working out of the box and building an image and publishing it. And so we can put it manually, do something, test something. The other thing we can do is, we could run a syntax check in something else, but this would be done outside of this.
That is, we're doing the Godfather of Rust, aka Philip.
Yeah, this is the home exercise then.
Yes. Yeah, first I will do hardolint, check your Docker file, and then let's see.
Yeah, but we need also to check our application. So because you're the Godfather of Rust, we need to linting.
Like
Later.
static code review with my eyes.
But that doesn't stay. So the Godfather has only also around of limited time.
So now we know why you're using GitHub and not GitLab.
This doesn't scale. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, the thing is, we could technically when the Docker build is correct, it should lint it, but I think there's potentially like doing the magic stuff in CI/CD as well.
And mostly we can also refactor it to a multi-stage build, so it's a little bit more clear what they're doing there. So, but
I think that I remember a blog post for Mario around this topic.
the first link.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, the first link, but this also got my interest.
But that's, I found since it's the official one.
Yeah, but we are bleeding edge.
Yeah, but from the official documentation, not like that's the stale one that I didn't tell.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
That's nice.
It's funny, how they propose everywhere the nightly thingies in Rust. It's really funny.
Okay. Now we know it's not funny.
Yeah.
Stages are default. Build test deploy allow failure true. Why? No. In this case, not. And this is the first one, and the second one at Rust build job commit and click on this and see what it does. Oh, I should potentially make this a dependency. Same stage doesn't work. Let's go ahead and say stages build test.
The need keyword.
Docker build.
Shouldn't the need keyword also? The need keyword also work?
Not in the same stage, as far as I know. This is a feature which is coming with 14.1, I think. and it's for me it's more clear or more how to say that. I want to have the code built, then I want to run the unit tests, which we don't have now, but anyhow, then I want to do the container image build and then do the deployment.
But you didn't add any dependency now, correct?
Which dependencies?
And didn't you say you want to Docker build only when the Rust nightly is successful?
Yeah, because I assigned it to different stages.
Okay.
Then we need to have also metrics built for testing nightly. And
No, you can, when we have a Docker image, we can deploy it in an environment, somewhere in Kubernetes, and then install Prometheus and extract the metrics and do application performance monitoring. This is something which we can do.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes. The Civo K3s cluster takes 2 minutes to boot up. So
also in the same pipeline, you will make it too. So
yes.
adding Terraform and
So if Rust nightly fails, the Docker image won't be built. Potential candidate for caching. Hmm.
5 minutes left.
Could be a great example for learning Kubernetes monitoring as well. Yeah, maybe to give a short teaser around what I built last week. And this uses the Prometheus operator at some point. And no, the Prometheus operator is here. And at a later point, it also deploys, no, this is kube state metrics. Oh, yeah, I created a Prometheus service, which provides some metrics. And I also added custom metrics in a short merge request. I was the only one doing that, but I also didn't really follow the process. But yeah, this using the same thing or the same procedure in Rust would also be nice, especially because there's a Docker file. There is like building this, so it's available in the container registry, and the Kubernetes manifest pulls that. And since I wanted to force it, I said always pull.
Okay, we have on YouTube, we have a new Ollie K, who followed us now because of Michael Eigner, he said. So we have one more follower. Thanks, Michael Eigner. Ollie said, Ollie K, I don't know. He said in the chat that he followed us because of you. I don't know how much you paid him, or
A lot.
but we have one more follower at least.
Yes,
He made an offer that Ollie K can't deny.
hey, no shit posting here.
Don't shit posting, I think. But
I'm not sure if this was a good idea to compile nightly now.
also in CI running in Docker again, so really fast build. It's like cool to have it.
Could take some time.
Yeah. I think it doesn't really matter because right now we are building in a Docker container. And the other thing also builds a Docker image later.
It's only 1 minute left, so.
Oh, job succeeded. Nice. Oh, test result. So I could, it's running the test, so I can create a regular expression for the merge request to pass the results. Should be, is it in CI/CD? No.
But
Test. Oh, test coverage passing. But I don't know the syntax for the Rust variable. Anyhow, merge request. What does it do? Failed. Okay.
Okay, Ollie is not saying how much Michael Eigner paid him.
Okay, Rust nightly doesn't exist. Okay. Yeah, this was Rust Lang nightly.
Ollie, you can reach out to me on Twitter DMs and tell me the truth.
okay. But guys, I will drop off. So, since we're having achieved our record from last time.
Yeah. Yay.
I think it's time to grow.
Yeah, but we need to fix the pipeline.
As we said, the app needs to be in pod today, Niklas. How can you leave now?
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's.
This is no excuse.
I'm gonna do is. This is taking far too long. Let's just build the container and use this image in the Docker file, because where is the image?
Line 1.
This one. Okay.
That's the same image,
Rust.
No, it was.
No?
And this is Buster Slim. This is something else. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, now he said it. 10 bitcoins. Oh my god. Michael Eigner is so rich as engineer.
Because he's an engineer. So engineers have a lot of money.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie, for being honest to us.
I don't have a lot of money. I'm also an engineer.
Yeah, but you're not the engineer.
You're not Michael Eigner.
But I'm like the Michael from Austria and the other Michael from Austria.
He's the home office.
Yeah, the home officer from Austria, but actually living in Germany. So let's see what the pipeline is doing and click on it. seems to be pulling the right one. Maybe not. We are going Docker in Docker. Okay, but going back to Gitpod, which recovered for some reason, we could also use cargo run. No? Oh. Socket. It cannot bind the socket. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh yeah, but I have these git stash, git pull. Nice. Way faster than clicking around. So for some reason, the port already has the sockets bound to whatever. So there's the Gitpod port needs a restart, or I can kill it somehow. I don't know. Ports. Can I change that? Make private. Open browser. Make private. Do it again. No. PS aux. Maybe. Defunct. Something is running which is binding the port.
netstat dash tulpen. So then you can see.
Die
that way.
Tulpen. Die Tulpen.
Without E.
Well,
No, netstat. Then you need to have the IP utils package.
But you can use LSOF or LSOF. How does that work?
just-
Minus I? Is it LSOF minus I? No, without the port. Without the port.
Yeah, I tried the port because I know of that feature, but
Can you do just LSOF minus I without any port?
What port I hear only? There's a command.
Yeah,
have a
pit
28,000.
404. Yes, kill it.
kill -9. Yeah, okay.
Come to 28404.
Thank you. Goodbye. No open ports. Nice. So, dear children, this is how you don't do it. Just an exception.
You should have probably our application has also graceful downtime. So it means that we could only kill it with -9, kill it only. So the term will come in and our request can be handled. We are mostly in staging, so be careful to do that.
Yeah, the kill is like the magic make it work thing.
No, it works.
/hello.
Okay, true registered. And we have the ports, and we can. Is it public? Yes. Does it work?
Yeah, it worked already.
And we can
No,
say
resource
hello.
not found. I was hello the endpoint. Okay, not
Yeah,
name.
hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello
I did
again.
also.
And I have the metrics. And I can see Niklas as a dog.
No, I'm not a dog.
Oh,
It's a cat. It's a cat.
It's a black cat. It's a new emoji. It comes into
yeah,
emoji.
okay, just for the
Fresh
blind
now.
people
To
sitting in
emoji
front of the
land?
screen.
To what? Emoji land, you said?
It's landed in emoji version
Okay.
13, I think. Yeah, black cats.
But why? My thing is lost now. Okay.
Yeah, because we didn't have any state, right? So
Yeah.
We
Oh,
didn't persist-
we need
you need-
we persistent volume. We need. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a feature
No.
request for the next version.
We
This
should-
is
we
not
should-
paid yet.
We should connect S3.
Yeah,
Save
no,
our
we
state.
yeah, but
We-
but why do we want to count our requests mostly on a persistent volume?
Why not? Because we can.
No, then we need to have a better function, like
I
Yeah,
mean, now when the Docker bit is finished, we will start our Civo cluster and then we deploy it in prod.
who said this one?
the godfather of us.
Ollie seems like to be paid to watch our show.
You need to have a Bitcoin sign.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm waiting here, Mr. Ingenieur
I won.
and Mr. Olika.
For what?
Yeah, for an update, I want to see some more
Bitcoins.
encounters. Yeah, it's mining bitcoins in Gitpod now. Yeah, no, hopefully not.
Docker
Bitcoin
build is still running.
crypto
So
mining abuse
engineer
is
is
not
there.
a fun job.
With a rocket, of
Um,
course.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have 2 hours and 40 minutes. No, actually, we started 10 minutes late, so we have 2 hours and 30 minutes now. Still, it's a success, and I think Michael Eigner is using a cron job now.
Yeah, the mighty Windows world. He created a scheduled task.
Old
Yeah,
school.
this is rather easy to bring up, so this is not a problem. Where is my terminal? Which you cannot see now. While true, do curl
Let's start a PowerShell with Bash battle now at the end of our show.
name.
The question is now, did Ollie edit this or did Michael did it? That's the question now.
It's missing.
Nothing is happening. I'm too tired. It's easy. But I'm using a sleep with 0.1, so it's not burning my terminal. But the interesting thing is curl just returns what you're sending. Yeah, okay, that's obvious. So the output is going there. Oh, Niklas is going.
Oh my god, Niklas is
So Niklas is potentially using a hack with curl to fire parallel requests.
No, I use Vedeta.
Okay.
okay. Job failed. Cannot remove target release. No such file or directory. I mean, I like the analogy that Niklas is not a black hat; he's a black cat.
Oh, that looks interesting. Yeah, potentially anyone who is watching now can can type the URL and DDoS the port.
But we have
Yeah, we have a failed CI build for whatever reason.
Yeah, stage 8, remove something.
It's a
it's
merge
failed.
request, doesn't matter.
But the reporting is looking good, so I did a short performance test on it. Performance index. Yeah. But when you move your chat wider so then you can see it.
What can I see?
In the chat, I posted my results.
Yeah, it's the Zoom chat. It's there is something I forgot. I think, is it the right one? No, not this one. Yeah, since I was in a hurry fixing all the copy pasting the stuff because the pod was not working, I forgot to remove this. See?
Yeah. But now the platform team will enable fixing our Docker file, hopefully.
Yeah, so since everyone has permissions on that repository from the Everyone Can Contribute group, everyone can fix that. Hi, Philip.
There's only one, so only Philip can do that. It's like
Okay.
Philip is like the Highlander, so it's like the same.
Du bist Bob der Baumeister für Container.
Yeah,
You are
I
the
think,
chosen
I
one.
think before you start with the lovely versions of calling yourself out, let's just say we had a success today. Somewhere in the many tabs I have opened, we started using Rocket in Rust for WebSocket or web server. And then we added some Prometheus monitoring or some Prometheus for Rocket. Got some nice metrics over here. And let's do a final check. Niklas wins today. Yeah, and that's about it. We'll do the blog post round later or tomorrow and link all the resources over here. But yeah, it was an interesting learning experience. Getting to know some Rust and some potential copy-paste orgies. That being said, let's continue another time. Like in 4 weeks' time, we don't have.
No, we're doing Rust programming only in a quarter. It's enough.
It's okay. Somewhere in the future, we might come back to learning Rust or doing something else. In the meantime, we will continue next week with was it the policy exporter? Let me just check.
Policy reporter or Talos? I'm not sure.
It's the policy reporter as far as I know.
That's really nice.
It's the Cuverno policy exporter, and then the week afterwards we're going with Talos, and then we have CyberCloud and have our K3s clusters fired up in 90 seconds or something. And on July the 28th, we don't have anything now, so we can plan with Argo CD or something else which we had in mind, or Nomad, or whatever we wanted.
What is the Terraform module registry? It's also an interesting topic.
Whoever pitches something wins. We just should keep in mind that when we have we want to like do something like today, find a topic, try something out ourselves, then have guests to present something. And like finding the right mix, I think, is important. Okie dokie. So yeah, thanks for the nice session today. And we'll see each other next week, same time, same duration. And yeah, with that, I would say bye-bye until next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.